What if I told you discipline isn't just a personality trait, it's biology? And what if the reason you keep breaking your trading plan has less to do with willpower and more to do with how your brain is wired? Every time you chase a trade, move your stop loss or revenge trade, your brain is making chemical decisions before you're even aware of them. The good news? If your brain learned these habits, it can relearn them. So today, I'm going to show you the neuroscience behind discipline and why understanding your brain may be the missing piece between where you are today and consistent trading profits. Neurons that fire together, wire together. Donald Hebb. Think about that for a moment. 14 words that may explain why so many traders keep repeating the same costly mistakes. Every time you chase a breakout without a plan, hesitate to take a quality setup, move your stop loss, or revenge trade after a loss. Your brain isn't just making a decision, it's strengthening a neural pathway. Your brain is learning that this is how you respond under pressure. The encouraging news is that the same brain that learned those habits can also learn better ones. Most traders believe the battle takes place on the chart. In reality, the battle begins long before the market opens. It begins with the connections your brain has built over months or even years. If panic has become your default response to uncertainty, your brain will naturally return to panic when the market becomes volatile. If patience has become your default response, your brain will return to patience. The market often exposes the habits you've already practiced. This explains why simply learning another strategy rarely solves the problem. You can buy another course, watch another YouTube video, or add another indicator to your chart. But if your brain is wired to abandon your plan the moment emotions rise, your knowledge will lose to your habits. Information changes what you know. Repetition changes who you become. Think about the trader who moves their stop loss every time the market approaches it. The next time it feels like a harmless adjustment. The second time it feels reasonable. But by the 10th time, the brain has connected fear with avoidance. Eventually, moving the stop becomes automatic. The trader isn't consciously deciding anymore. Their brain is simply following the pathway it has rehearsed over and over again. The same thing happens with revenge trading. One painful loss creates frustration. Frustration creates urgency. Urgency creates another impulsive trade. That trade creates either temporary relief or another loss. But regardless of the outcome, the brain begins associating emotional discomfort with immediate action. Over time, the trader stops responding to the market and starts responding to their emotions. The good news is that your brain is remarkably adaptable. Neuroscientists call this neuroplasticity. It's the brain's ability to reorganize itself by strengthening frequently used neural pathways and weakening those that are rarely used. Every time you pause before entering a trade, follow your trading plan despite fear, or accept a planned loss without changing your rules, you're reinforcing a different pathway. Discipline isn't simply something you have, it's something you practice until it becomes more natural. This is why professional traders often appear calm while others panic. It's not necessarily because they're fearless. It's because they've repeatedly practiced disciplined responses until those responses become more automatic. Under pressure, people rarely rise to the level of their intentions. They usually fall back on the habits they've reinforced.
Pause. No, seriously, pause for 1 second. If you're watching this right now, it probably means one of two things. You're either trying to make sense of the market, or the market just humbled you a little today. Well, first, thank you for being here and watching this channel. That means more than you probably realize. Because trading can feel incredibly lonely. 1 minute you're confident, the next minute price reverses, and you're staring at the screen thinking, what just happened? You study the charts, you watch the videos, you try to follow the rules, but somehow the market still finds a way to hit your stop, shake your confidence, and make you question whether you even belong here. And let me tell you something very clearly. You are not crazy, and you are not the only one experiencing this. Most traders aren't failing because they're lazy. They're failing because they're navigating chaos without structure. They're guessing, they're chasing, they're reacting to price instead of preparing for it. That frustration you feel when price moves exactly where you expected after you close your trade. Yeah, we've all been there. That's exactly why I built this community, a place where traders can stop guessing and start trading with clarity, structure, and confidence. Inside our free community, I share the exact SPY levels I'm watching for the next trading day, the same level institutions are paying attention to. Support, resistance, key areas where decisions actually happen. No fluff, no noise. Just structure that helps you approach the market with freedom and clarity instead of fear and confusion. So if you're serious about becoming a better trader, join our free community using the link in the description. Grab tomorrow's SPY levels, introduce yourself, and let me personally welcome you inside. You don't have to figure this out alone anymore. And if this video helped you even a little, like the video, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see you in the community.
So how do you begin rewiring your brain? Start by making discipline easier than impulsiveness. Before the market opens, identify your entry, your stop loss, and your exit plan. Decide in advance what conditions must be present before you take a trade. When emotions rise, don't negotiate with yourself. Simply follow the plan you already created while you are thinking clearly. Every time you do, you're strengthening the neural pathway for disciplined execution. Another powerful exercise is to celebrate process instead of profits. Most traders reward themselves only when they make money, but that can unintentionally reinforce bad habits if the trade broke every rule. Instead, reward yourself every time you follow your plan, even if the trade loses. Your brain needs to associate discipline, not dollars, with success. Ironically, that mindset often leads to better financial outcomes over time. It's also important to recognize that your daily habits outside the market influence your trading inside the market. Sleep, stress, exercise, and emotional regulation all affect the brain's ability to make thoughtful decisions. If you're exhausted or overwhelmed, the parts of the brain involved in planning and self-control become less effective, making impulsive reactions more likely. Taking care of yourself isn't separate from becoming a better trader. It's part of becoming one. Remember, profitable trading isn't about eliminating emotions. Emotions are part of being human. The goal is to train yourself to respond consistently even when emotions are present. Confidence doesn't come from never feeling fear. It comes from knowing you've practiced the right response enough times that your habits are stronger than your impulses. If you're discouraged because you've made the same mistakes again and again, don't mistake repetition for permanence. Those habits were learned, which means they can also be unlearned. Every disciplined decision is like casting another vote for the trader you're becoming. Progress may feel slow at first, but every repetition strengthens the new pathway and weakens the old one. That's exactly why I created our free trading psychology community. Every trading day, you'll receive free daily SPY levels to help you approach the market with preparation instead of emotion. More importantly, you'll join a community of traders who are committed to strengthening disciplined habits together. Our goal isn't simply to find the next winning trade, it's to become the kind of traders who can consistently execute under pressure. If today's message challenged your thinking, I'd love to hear from you. Leave a comment below and answer this question. What trading habit are you intentionally trying to rewire this year? Your answer may encourage another trader who's facing the same struggle. If this video brought you value, please like it, subscribe to the channel, and click the link in the description to join our free community and receive your daily SPY levels. Remember, your greatest edge isn't found on the chart. It's found in the habits your brain practices every single day. You've got this. Peace and blessings. Dr. O.